Oh hey McFly. Oh hey McStudy buddy. I'm on Birmingham Bridge and Carson, South Side. It's 6:31 Thursday, May 28th. Stamp it. Yeah. So I just did like half of a loop. You know the usual, what we do, us joggers and them. From Domino's to 22nd or Birmingham, right? And I'm about to do the other part of the loop and just, do my usual number of loops. How many do I usually do when I'm on South Side, okay? Shenley Plaza, I do 10 laps, okay? Here, we're still working on 2 to 4, okay? We're probably not going to be able to do 10. Those are for the big steppers, okay? We're still the little steppers a little bit now. And then, what we usually do, okay? This is for us, 412-587-9549. This is not everybody. Kids, don't try this at home. General public, again, we're not talking to you. This is for my study group or anybody that wants to be a participant in Stack Books Foundation and what we do at Parent Group Confidential LLC, i.e. Painter Group, Parent Group, Parents Unlimited, Second Childhood Series, same shit, different season. All right, so we're just training, you know what I'm saying? But God told me to tell you this real quick. Stackbooksfoundation@gmail.com if you want for serious training partners only. For anybody who thinks that our crew, our co-op, our little parent group is obsessed with being cops, we'll settle for being firefighters or EMT or, even fast food restaurant. There's a lot of jobs on the way down, maybe getting a body shop, maybe being a landscaping company, okay? But those are up there, you know what I'm saying? We think long range, we think 2-year plan, 5-year plan, the up there plan, okay? We got it down here plan, but that's for us to talk about in our group. But you want to talk about it? We'll talk about it. Okay, so God told me to tell you this, all right? What if, right, I didn't become a cop? Like, holy fucking shit. He's considering what I'm considering also. Trust me, I consider this, but it's gibberish, all right? So what if I didn't, right? And I still used all the footage that I gathered on my MacBooks and all my hard drives that I got chilling in girlfriend's little safety deposit box and banks. You heard the story, right? You didn't? All right, so for all you newcomers that are new to the Donnie series, the Donnie Talks, and the Think Like a Cop and all of that, okay? I have girlfriends who are not really my girlfriends, they're just friends. Write that down. I'll give you a little minute. Oh, hey, McStudy buddy, you're still here. Okay, so these girlfriends who are just my friends, all right? And believe it or not, guy friends. Oh, you weren't ready for that one either? All right, write that down. No, you got all the time in the world. I need a break. Oh, hey, McStudy buddy, you're still here. Okay, so my guy friends, that's where we left off, right? All right, cool. No, I forget sometimes. All right, so I say, hey, McStudy buddy, study partner, as if I just beg people and nobody responds to my outreaches. When I do a call to action, I call those outreaches when I'm running out of words. All right. So when I do a call to action, like some of you imagine, like, why does he keep doing that? He looks so desperate. He sounds so desperate. Like, that makes him seem like he has no friends. People actually respond to these, and I've developed some sort of following if you haven't been noticing me going viral lately. No, I'm just giving you time to write that down. You got it? All right, cool. So I do have friends, okay? And they don't just because we're friends, we're gonna be on my Instagram channel together, my YouTube channel. Some of them prefer not to be on my YouTube channel or recorded at all. I do respect this for them also. Oh, you didn't get that down yet? All right, I'm giving you some time to write that down. Okay, you got that? All right, cool. So I say, hey guys, I got a couple extra $30, you know what I'm saying? I already put something in my personal safety deposit box at my bank. Some of you out there, you're not really, parent group ready. You're just still like, what's that? You just want to bump the skins. All I want to do is vroom, 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 and you don't realize that things happen after that, like babies come, and sometimes, you know, it just doesn't work downstairs, and you meet a girlfriend, right? And she already has kids, and she wants to know, hey, real love, I'm searching for a real love, someone to bump my skins, but will you be responsible? Can I trust you around my kids? Even if you didn't make them, will you still love them as much? Will you protect them as much? Could you potentially provide for them and not just me to bump the skins? Could you just like help? Because I need that. All right, we'll see. And then they'll put you through a series of tests, right? All right, write that down. Catch up. Okay, but for everybody as parent group ready, some of us, or, you know, let's just consider this. Forget being parent group ready. Truly LLC ready, all right? Or business ready. You want to start a business, all right? You want to start an LLC, right? You want to actually save money. You want to just work on a bag, right? Okay? Some of you out there don't realize that I do have a bag. You know, some of us who have a bag, we don't get iced out chains, buy cars, you know, just make it visible to the whole world. Some of us actually stash. You know, I don't know if you believe I belong to this crew or not. It's up to you. Believe whatever you want. All right? But a safety deposit box, all right? When you're working on your big bag, okay? This is some millionaire worth of game for you, all right? Donnie got you, all right? You're working on your big bag, all right? You get a safety deposit box. You could fit a MacBook in there, okay? You could fit jewelry in there. Believe it or not, some wise guys even keep firearms in there. I don't know what people do. I mean, I think you have to be a cop to do that, or some special agent. We're not thinking about that. You know, that's what they do, all right? But smart people are known to keep their jewelry in safety deposit boxes. Therefore, they don't attract people to rob their house. Also, the same kind of smart people, you know, some of you are like, I lost some of you on this, okay? I didn't say white people, I didn't say Asian people, even black people that are smart, okay? Because a lot of us are smart too. You wonder why there's a lot of black millionaires. This is why, okay? Slow people leave jewelry in their houses because they don't realize that kids have big mouths. My daddy has all the jewelry in the world. And then their friends are like, nuh-uh, show us. And then the kids that just like to show their friends where everything is. Oh yeah, you just pull this cast iron fire spit, and behind the fireplace, you know, there's my dad's whole arsenal. Or, you know, let's say he doesn't have firearms, all of his jewelry in the world. Oh, cool. I guess he won't mind if I borrow this $5,000 Audemars or this Rolex, okay? So safety deposit boxes for people for their big bag, okay? Give you some time to write that down, okay? Me personally and my safety deposit box, I don't keep any of that. No jewelry, no firearms, nothing frivolous. I do keep MacBooks though, because they tend to attract people to follow you everywhere, and they want to find out where your apartment is so they can take it from you, or wherever you nod off and they can take it from you, okay? Cell phones, I do the same. Hard drives, you know, just electronic equipment. I might even have some digital turntables in there, okay? Because believe it or not, the more big bag you have, the bigger your safety deposit box. Now, of course, we don't belong to the Forbes list now, so we can't get a big place, but I'm pretty sure it caps off at a certain size, and most people, you know, back in the day, it was like $30 per month. It depends, you know, probably not at Citizens Bank or something like, you know, out of this world like First National, but maybe something affordable for guys like me and you, like Dollar Bank or something like that, okay? But you can keep your stuff there. Let's say it went up or went down, who knows, all right? You gotta get on the trends now. You can't leave it to Donnie to tell you everything, because one day Donnie's gonna let your hand go and you're gonna have to tell yourself this stuff. Or find somebody that will. All right? So you got the whole joke, right? All right, cool. So we're caught up with the real joke, okay? God told me to tell you this. What if, right, I didn't become a cop and I used all of this footage just to make a movie about a guy, right, who really wanted to be a cop, as bad as some of you people think I obsess over it. And he just never did. But he couldn't get over it, so he just kept on trying and looking stupid all along. What if I made a comedy movie about that? Or maybe an action movie or, something kind of happy medium, right? And it just became a fucking bestseller. Or maybe not. Maybe it just became something that I could just put out and just, I don't know, get lots of views on YouTube or something. Would that fucking piss in your Cheerios if I still kept doing that? I'm just curious. Because I actually might. I might just one day come out with the, because I don't know. You never know, man. Somebody may be interested in this footage. Hulu, Netflix, Miramax, Viacom. You never know. But, there's a chance I might not. So, you still might have, what I'm saying? You still might have a chance that I don't grow the wee-wee. Okay? I just actually, I might not use this stuff. Everything that I'm doing right now, I may just give up, and then I won't look cool at all, since that's what I'm doing it for. Oh, wee-wee.